His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, in a recent telephone interview, said the PPPC government strongly believes that civil society has an important role to play in any democratic society, whilst noting that these groups and their roles cannot be convenient. This statement was made on the heels of a publication in the GHRA and Stabroek News on Thursday, March 3, which purported to represent the views of several civil society organizations. Our first stop was the Guyana Human Rights Association. Also named in the article were Community-Based Rehabilitation, East Coast Development Communities, and the Guyana Organization of Indigenous People. Several checks were made, however, no contact number or physical location could be found for these organizations. A visit was also paid to Red Thread, another group mentioned in the news reports. We were informed that Ms. Karen D'Souza, the leader of this organization, has been out of the jurisdiction for some time. We also visited the National Tushal Council and spoke with project coordinator Ms. Nandini Jerry, who informed us that the NTC chairman traveled to his village several days ago and is inaccessible via phone or any other means of communication. However, the project coordinator expressed her surprise at the content of the statement mentioned in the article, saying that she is unaware that her organization has signed on to it. Sister Claudette Jones, who is the prioress of the Ursuline Sisters of Guyana, said since the establishment of the sisterhood in Guyana in 1847, the group has never involved itself in political issues, and she is unaware how the organization ended up being a signatory. A statement was also issued by this organization, disassociating itself from the GHRA statement carried in the news articles. The statement read, "We, the Ursuline Sisters in Guyana, wish to state publicly that the statement issued by civil society is not the position of the Ursuline Sisters." We spoke with Cecil Morris, president of the Guyana Society for the Blind.
I'm aware of a statement that was being made. I wasn't aware that that was the statement. And when I gave my intake on the statement, I didn't give a statement on behalf of the Society for the Blind.
So, would you say that this was misleading?
Yes, I would say that it was misleading.
Attempts were made to contact the Guyana Workers' Union. After a little digging, it was revealed that Norris Witter was the leader of this now defunct organization. Witter, in recent years, renamed the union the General Workers' Union, an organization that did not sign on to the statement issued in the GHRA news article. The GHRA has faced severe criticism over the lack of transparency surrounding its operations. Many have cited the absence of publicly available information on its membership aside from Mike McCormick and his wife, as well as the source of its funding. One such person is political analyst Freddie Kusoon, who in some of his recent writings said that it is a one-man shell organization and a part of an anti-PPP grouping which masquerades as civil society. Other commentators have accused the GHRA of being a PNC, APNU, AFC front organization. To buttress this contention, they have pointed to its silence in the face of some of the most egregious revelations of corruption, acts of discrimination, and constitutional violations by the APNU AFC while in office. They have also cited its silence during the 5-month attempt by the APNU AFC to rig the March 2, 2020 general and regional elections.